crowded, though.
They got 2 sentries and 2 obs. Yeah, they smoked up at the secret shop, and then they go through like the worst area you could, because Hanskin's going to reveal them all. They put down the observer ward. Now, this paralyzing cask will hit, but that's their only stun beyond the torrent, which is going to actually connect on Hanskin. He tried to dodge it, then you're chilling touch bonus damage, and that's what we're talking about. The reason why you can take every
Turkish bath. Steam everywhere. We're going to have a smoke up, though. Seal Kid as well as Hanskin are going to try and get the gank, and they will be successful.
Yep, Sing Sing being held, and there's your Hex follow-up with also the stun. The Centaur's in there in unison farm. That's the Nature's Prophet coming in to help him out. He ends up kill securing the last one, but this gives him his face boots, which means his presence on bottom is becoming a little bit better.
He's going to be run down by this Rocket Barrage. Really good blocking out by
Where's the damage, though? Where's the, okay, there's a second Rocket Barrage available.
Yeah, Rocket Barrage is such a low downtime, right? The duration combined with the cooldown, it basically means that you've got...
On the top, in fact, here it is right now. Hanskin looks for the smoke gank, so he's going to come in through the river. At the same time, the Radiant Creep Wave gets pulled off to the side. There's no vision for NIP. Actually, yes, there is. They're close enough they can see the heroes moving, and the fact that My Nuts went down the river. That paralyzing cask is a pain in the butt. Limpus died in the meantime in the mid, but the paralyzing cask allows My Nuts to escape.
Yeah, that paralyzing cask was perfect. Manages to stun up the original Centaur that was going to go for the Centaur Stomp, and then hit the Chen who was going to go for the body block. Paris manages to pick up the kill on bottom lane against Yonosumfan. You know, eventually the Viper...
I'm sorry, I missed the last 2 kills. I'm not going to miss this one. Well, then again, maybe we will miss this one. Sing Sing, the stun too far away. My Nuts in the neighborhood again. The paralyzing cask going to bounce as well, with also the torrent underneath Hanskin. They pull him back in, but tries to nuke down Sing Sing as much as he's got with the Centaurs. Hanskin can't finish the job. He will go down, but Limp will now arrive as well. So My Nuts locked on the hillside, so he'll end up going down.
Hanskin, that was so legit. Like, the fact that they managed to lock down a hasted that ultimate, particularly.
It's just good to see BU getting some kills. Now they're going to get another one on mid. DK, this is now what is his second death of the game.
Split pushing. Chen on one lane, Dragon on another, and then the Furion on a third lane means that it's going to be hard for Burn United to constantly rotate around.
Unison Farm is dead. Ship, Torrent, and then just a little bit of attack. It was an invis room from Sing Sing that set up for all of that.
So unfair.
He's getting so many.
Middle lane. It's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, because like NIP don't have their fingers of death or anything else. My Nuts, the initial stun not going to do anything on Unison Farm, but the call down as well as the pullback on Hanskin, he'll end up dropping Necroman. Be controlled by the Centaur units. The Mud Golems will shatter themselves out now, and the Sprout. Oh, there's a gap. You didn't get it perfectly. Limp turns around with the Dragon Form, but not all the way. Unison Farm does not want to bar of this. The stun will not bounce down at the creep wave, but the X mark spot will be pulling him back in. So Witch Doctor will find the kill with the help there of Sing Sing.
Very sloppy. I have no idea why Limp didn't actually stun up the Witch Doctor. Then Ninjas of Pyjamas says a lot about the way this game is going.
Necroman's in trouble. He's going to let the cooldown go. Seal Kid. He'll die to the cooldown right now. No, he won't. They kill him in time with the Lion Finger of Death. He lives on 39 HP. Avoids the torrent of the Conquer, too. Are they going to send the ship in? Hunt's going to send him back. He'll end up surviving.
That was Seal Kid panicking. The
highest net worth, that one still belongs to the Viper, but right now NIP are just happy with a couple of kills here and there. They would have preferred the Lion to survive because that was his Blink Dagger. Limp, he's went to Dragon Form, but he's not going to survive for long enough to even for the Cold Feet to trigger on him.
Yeah, the double slows, too much for him to handle. The Ninjas of Pyjamas are... I'm not sure what they do from here because they've lost so much, and they're going to lose even more if they Hanskin.
My Nuts are sticking around here, and the Stomp, well, at least the stun was there. The Torrent, and now the ship. Hanskin's dead. The Ice Blast on the way here, so if they do stick around, My Nuts will definitely drop. Actually, no, there's no follow-up damage into Unison Farm as well as Era, so they will survive too. There was a Torrent.
A second tower goes down to the favor of Burn United.
Actually, just saw the two that Sing Sing. He's not going to see him in the tree line. He can't X-Mark spot him. NIP is just looking to add pressure onto the lane, so they fall a little bit more into...
Smoke pops, Burn United backing away from this bottom engagement.
Well, there's your Sentry Wars down with the Slave. My Nuts looking too healthy, also with the Wrath of Nature. So 1-for-1 trade-off on the supports, but you know Limp's in trouble when Kunkka, throwing in the ship, pulls him back into the Torrent. It's a double kill for Soshka, putting more money into him. Unison Farm's going to get spotted out at the last moment, but he TP's away to safety. This Viper Axe is coming so quickly.
He tried to go off on middle here.
Yeah, they're getting close enough to Limp. He's right behind. Like, I don't think you really want to come in this deep. You'll trigger off the Ultimate Form with the Death Ward, and surprisingly, NIP aren't bringing anybody to help. They don't have the Wrath of Nature available, but you do have Lion's Finger.
Apparition. That's an overwhelming amount.
Yeah.
Hey.
But like, okay, but if we go back to what we're talking about before, so NIP, you accept the fact that people are dead when they come in for the initiation. You find these type of pickups like up on top, where Sasha's going to get fingered, and the Chen nukes. He's still got the mech available. Do they have enough damage to get through him? Yes, they do. They just probably will find the kill, and it was the Orchid trick.
Is it worth it to get Roshan if it takes you 5 minutes? I don't think so.
For the loss of your tier 2 tower as well. Well, then again, if you kill off Unison Farm, which they do have, he's dead. The cooldown will come in and take the last hit.
Yeah, but again, that pickoff was going to have, whether it was now or 30 seconds, a minute from now, like those kind of...
Limp. Have a bit of a run in. He wants to. Now they come in with the stuns. They've got that amplification over on
Burst
the Viper
him.
with the stuns, but Limp is still going to end up going down. He'll buy back into the game. Hanskin so low. Hand of God, he can't get it off in time. So he'll end up dropping down. The Flight Cannon will mop up most of the creep wave, and Era, well, at least there's a dodge of the Viper strike. The BU, they're trying to force the issue into the base.
Yeah, Steel Kid actually held off on Finger of Death, which was the right play, but he's going to have to use it now. He's going to die otherwise. Maybe not. Slow, good net out from the Troll. Sing Sing just pushing these heroes farther and farther back while they take the Raxes. They need to focus the Raxes. I'm not sure where the bottom three... Has backdoor protection gone up?
I don't know, but they've lost that creep wave, so maybe it has. The future, because Unison Farm, this tier 2 tower might really come back to bite BU in the butt, because it's allowing Unison Farm a lot of space to move on top. Oh, the X mark spot, he's actually going to go down. He needs to TP out of here, but the ship's going to be killing him off, and this is big. This is huge. This
and
makes
the pick off on middle too.
Defense almost impossible, and yep, there goes Limp. Seal Kid will jump in, but he's too late for the stun. In fact, Necroman is already BKB'd up, so the stun has no effect whatsoever. 3 euros gone, and this is the disaster. This could actually be the end of the game right now, as they're mopping up all of NIP. It's a full team wipe. This will be a second Rax, and in fact, GG.